honored to introduce you to our next guest. There she is, a Johnson City native who is well on her way. Currently living in Nashville, but getting ready to perform later this week here at home at the Down Home. We want to welcome singer-songwriter Rebecca Lee Daniels to Daytime. Great to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Man, you were telling me about your journey in Nashville. You said you've got to check a few boxes off that list.
Yes, ma'am. It's pretty crazy. And it's very Nashville because it's like I didn't technically play the official Opry debut, but I got to play in the Grand Ole Opry with Daly and Vincent, and it's still being in the building and singing music, you know?
Absolutely. That counts, I think.
Okay, thank you. I'll take it.
Yes, for sure. And Down Home, you've played several times.
Yes.
But you're coming back this week.
I am. I'm coming back this Thursday at 7:30. I'm playing with an amazing songwriter from Virginia named Rebecca Porter. We're sharing the stage this Thursday. I'm very honored. I honestly should be opening for her, but she's generous enough to share that co-bill with me. So we're going to be there at 7:30, and we really hope everyone comes out for a nice hometown show.
And I was reading on hers that she is also honored to be playing with you, so vice versa, right?
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about your musical career. I know staying true to your Appalachian roots, very important to you.
It has become the most important thing over the years since moving away in 2019 when I moved to Nashville. This place just stays in your bloodstream almost.
Yeah.
It's just so important to me. And yeah, I just pull a lot of influence from Doc Watson and Dolly Parton. I was raised on just really traditional Appalachian music, and it was one of those things. I thought I grew up listening to country music, and then I moved to Nashville and I realized I was raised on Alison Krauss. And I was like, who's Randy Travis? Yes. Something you don't say in Nashville.
And you write, of course, your music.
Yes.
And so many things that I think you tell stories, and people get to journey with you on your songs.
Yes, storytelling is my favorite, I think, part of the whole musician experience. Singing and playing is like wonderful, but I fell in love with songwriting, especially when I moved to Nashville with artists like Jason Isbell and Dolly Parton, of course, with their songwriting. Just realizing how a lyric can just absolutely jab you and provide, it almost feels like therapy in a way. And I say that as someone who's a big fan of therapy, and songwriting is not a supplement, but it's just the most unique cathartic experience. And my favorite compliment is when someone says I've made them cry with my guitar.
Oh, yes.
Because of me mean.
Music is so powerful. It can do that.
It is.
I've stood over there and teared up as we've had musicians play, because you know it's coming from their heart. It's something so you're playing at the Down Home. You're going to play for us this morning. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play a song I wrote called Bloom. It's from my first EP, so it's out anywhere you listen to music. I always say, if you feel like it's great, you can listen to it anytime, and if not, it'll be over in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. So.
All right, well, for the next 3 minutes and 42 seconds, we're going to hear from Rebecca Lee Daniels. Thank you so much for being here.